Few people have become fixtures at the Oscars like songwriter Diane Warren. She knows all about the impact a song can have on a film. It can help you connect to the characters, it cues your emotion, it serves as a guide to where the story is heading next. And for the 14th time, Warren is up for Best Original Song, this time for the track Applause in the movie Tell It Like a Woman. It's a song meant to uplift and to empower, and our Linsey Davis spoke with Warren as she prepares to perform at the 95th Academy Awards just months after receiving an honorary Oscar.
14th nomination. How's the 14th time different from the first?
You know, it's still as exciting. I stay up all night, you know, with my friends. I have a sleepless sleepover. And I know some people say they sleep all night and their agent calls them, sure, you're up too. But I just literally count the minutes. Because, I mean, you don't know. And there was a lot of big artists this year. There was like Taylor Swift. There was The Weeknd that didn't get in. And so I was kind of on the bubble, like, is it going to happen or is it not?
Give yourself an applause because you've earned it, right?
Isn't that cool?
I mean, the lyrics actually fit the moment.
And when I was doing the vocal with Sophia, that's so crazy. That's when I heard I was getting the honorary Oscar. You know, so I was like, I get a phone call when she's singing Applause. I'm like, you're getting? I was like, what? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to give myself some applause for 1 second.
When you heard that you were getting that honorary, I mean, it had been 34 years in the making.
Yeah.
And so what did it feel like to know you're finally taking the Oscar home?
It's amazing because it's like the big Oscar. You know, it's basically, well, it's not really a Lifetime Achievement Award, but it is an achievement award. So it's like for a body of work, really. So I was really proud of that.
Obviously, dozens of hits that you've written, 9 #1 songs. I'm going to ask you now to pick your favorite child. Do you have one that's most meaningful or you're most proud of?
They're all my favorites. I'm really proud of this song. I think it's a great message, you know, that we as women we don't applaud ourselves. We as people don't look in the mirror and go, you know what, life is hard. You know, I got through this. For 1 second, I'm going to go, you know what, give yourself some applause for getting through this crazy life.
Kind of in that same vein, for young girls, women who are watching, what would be your inspiration? What would you say to them to give them inspiration?
Just never stop dreaming, you know, never stop believing in yourself. And if you have a dream, you have to work really hard for it because it's not just about dreaming, it's about putting the work behind it. And then believing in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, it's too rough out there. It's like, you know, it's too much is against you. So you have to believe in yourself before anybody else can believe in you. So give yourself some applause and give yourself some love.
Just a few lightning round questions here.
Sure.
Favorite movie snack?
Pizza, vegan pizza, or French fries. I mean, can't go wrong with those.
Do you remember your first movie that you ever saw?
Not my first movie I ever saw. I just remember ones that had impact on me when I was little, like Born Free. That movie had a big impact on me. I'm a big animal advocate. I can't remember the first movie I saw.
Do you have a ritual now? I mean, you're kind of a veteran at the Oscars, so is there a pattern or anything that you do in particular?
Just try to stay calm. It's not about winning or anything to me, because to me, like getting the respect of your peers, you know, is winning. The fact that there's only 5 songs, and, you know, out of hundreds of songs and movies, and that one was chosen that was mine by the best of the best of the best of music and movies. I already won, so everything else is gravy.
Tell us about the significance that music plays in a movie.
Try listening to a movie without music. You know, especially the score, which isn't what I do. I do a song, but I have my composer friends. You know, my friends are great composers. You know, and you know, music is another part of that movie. You know, and a song too. The right song at the right moment in a movie, that's another character. So music is literally another character. You know, and even when I cast an artist for the song, I'm looking at them as a character.
Do you ever have a moment when you're preparing for Oscar night when you think, I'm going to go in with the expectation it's not going to happen? Like after 14 years.
Well, the one time for sure was Titanic. When I wrote How Do I Live, and it was nominated against Titanic. It was like, okay, I mean, just go have a good time and be glad that you're there. It's like nobody's winning except that song. A couple other times, but you know, I'm basically just going now and just going. I'm just kind of assuming somebody else is going to win. But I've already won by going there. And one of these days, it probably will be me when I'm not expecting it. So I'm just glad to be at the party, honestly.
And you've been able to give this speech, right? Like, what did you say? You waited 34 years to say, I'd like to thank.
I got to give my speech at the Governor's Award, and it really came from my heart. And I got really emotional. And it went viral. That my speech, I saw it had like 200 and something thousand. Probably because Cher gave it to me. Probably Cher was the reason for the viral moment, not me. But Cher was awesome. You know, she doesn't really do a lot for other people, so she, doesn't. She did that for me.
As a woman in film, I want girls to know blank.
That being a woman in film doesn't hold you back, because I don't even look at women in film. They don't say men in film. Why do they have to say women in film? We're all people doing great work.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.